In the previous video we saw what are rotations, and now we will see three different types of rotations. Basically the difference between those three types of rotations is the amount of degrees by which we are rotating a point. So in this video we will see rotation around 90 degrees. So this I'm calling it as 90 degrees rotation. So when you rotate a point 90 degrees around the origin, keep in mind that now we are studying the rotations about the origin. So when we rotate a point 90 degrees around the origin, the x coordinate actually becomes the y coordinate. Okay, so the x coordinate becomes the y coordinate, and the y coordinate changes its sign and becomes the x coordinate. Let me write all of that information down. So I said that x coordinate becomes the y coordinate. Okay, so the x coordinate becomes the y coordinate, and the y coordinate changes its sign and becomes the x coordinate. So what happens is this x coordinate becomes the y coordinate of the new point, and the y coordinate of the original point changes its sign and becomes the x coordinate of the new point. Let me repeat that again. This is your old point and this is the new point. So the x coordinate has now become the y coordinate, and the y coordinate has changed its sign and it has become the x coordinate of the new point. For example, if we have this point, let's say H, we have a point H. Right now its coordinates are, so let's say that this is 1, 2 and 1, 2, 3. So right now the coordinates of H are 2, 3. Okay, and if we rotate it 90 degrees around the origin in the counterclockwise direction, okay, then what will happen is, so this is the rule. So the new point will actually become, so see, your x coordinate will become the y coordinate, so y coordinate will be 2, and the y coordinate will change its sign and become the x coordinate of the new point. So if we rotate it counterclockwise 90 degrees around the origin, so the new point h dash will be -3, 2. So 1, 2, 3. This is -3 and 2. So this will be the image of H after rotation. What you can also do is you can use rectangles to see why this works. So a 90 degrees rotation is 1/4 of a full turn. Okay, 90 degrees rotation is 1/4 of a full turn. Let me write that down. 1/4 of a full turn. Okay, so to rotate point H, you can visualize a rectangle with one corner at the origin. Let me draw a rectangle. So this is, you can visualize this rectangle with one corner at the origin and another corner at point H. Now we have to rotate the point 90 degrees by tipping the rectangle on its side keeping the corner at the origin fixed. So just, imagine that this is a block and you are kind of tipping this block on the left hand side by 90 degrees. So, some kid comes and it just, tips this rectangular block by 90 degrees. So this will be the new rectangle, okay? So this is how we do rotations about 90 degrees around the origin. In the next video, we will see 270 degrees rotation.